Tommy and welcome back to Tommy Channel. Tommy Channel is just like mainly all my nicknames. Now, what are some of my nicknames? Can you guess? Can you guess some of my nicknames? Well, we have Teacher Fru, Teacher Greg, Teacher Roderick, Teacher Frank, Teacher Manny, Teacher Tommy, Teacher Brian, and a bunch of other, or maybe Teacher Bryce, Teacher Anderson, and many other types of teachers. Now, I have lots of nicknames, and now, today we're going to learn about Unit 3 in Essential Vocabulary. Are you ready to read these words? There are, as you know, some words. The words are across, 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 along, 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 away, 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 backwards, 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 direction, 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 down, 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 forward, 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 from, into, left, 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 off, 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 out, out of, over, past, right, round, straight, ahead, through, to and fro, towards, up. And those are the words that we're going to learn about today. The first word is across. Now, what is across? Well, across means going from one end to the other end on a flat surface. Like for example, if you have a river here, you have a bridge, you step on the bridge and walk across the river. That's what across is. Now, how about along? Along is A-L-O-N-G. Along. Say it with me. Along. Along means to go from one end to the other. Imagine there's a river. Then the river is a little curvy. Then you go curve, just like the river. You go curve. You go with the curve and walk around the world. And then you walk back into the world. Now, do you know what along is now? Along means not likely to go along with someone. If you were a space traveler and you go along with someone, means that you go with someone. Along also means to walk from one end to the other. Imagine there's a river and the river goes around and around and around and around and around and around and around. And there's a piece of land around here. So you could see the river and along are good examples of the word along. How about away? Repeat after me. Away. What does away mean? Well, away actually means to stay away from somebody. Stay away. For example, this Rubik's Cube. Stay away from that Rubik's Cube. Stay near that Rubik's Cube. Stay away from that Rubik's Cube. Solve this Rubik's Cube. Can you solve it? Easy. Good job, thank you. Now, are you ready to move on with the next word, which is backwards? Backwards. This is a Rubik's Cube. Backwards. Forwards. This is backwards. Repeat after me. Do the motion. Backwards. You know what is backwards now? Well, as you could see, when we do the backwards motion, you think of going here, going here, going here, going here. But it also means do backwards, 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 backwards. That's what backwards is, okay everybody? Now, are you ready to sing along with the word direction? Direction is like this. Left, right, up, down, up, down, left, right. And that's how you solve it. Now, what does it mean for direction? Up, down, right, left. Up, down, right, left. Up, down, right, left. Easy. Left, right, down, up, up. And those are the directions for you. Direction. Not only the direction that you have when you make a Lego robot, but also the direction that you go. Now, what about down? Down. This is down. Could you see down now? Down. Could you see down now? When you think of the word down, make sure that you think of the right thing. Like this. Down, 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 down. Now, do you know what down is now? Down. Now, what about forwards? Backwards. Forwards. Backwards. Now that you have what forwards is and what backwards is, let's repeat after me. Forwards, forwards, forwards. Say it. Forwards, forwards. From, 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 from. From means to go from one place. Like you come from somewhere. If you're from Italy and you go to Canada, you are from Italy. You go from Italy to Canada. You go from Canada to Italy. You go from Italy to Canada. You go from America to Canada. You go from Asia to North America. You go from North America to South America. You go from South America to Australia. Now, as you could see, when we learn about these amazing things, I hope you have a hint what these words are. Now let's move on with the words into, into, into. Are you ready? Into, into, into. Into means like this. A screwdriver and a box. Into, out of, into. This is into, this is into, this is out of. Into, this is out of. So you could remember into, out of, into, out of, into. And that's what it is. Here's a screwdriver. This is out of the box. This is into the box. This is out of, this is into. And that's what out of and into mean in our language. Now, could you see, when we learn about into and out of, have you learned any of the hints? Well, when we have these hints, I hope you remember the hints all the time when we learn some words. Now it's already time. It's already 9 words, and I hope you enjoy a little break. Now, we're gonna do the rest of the words. The rest of the words are really long, and I hope you have a great time for 11 minutes learning with me. Now, are you ready to learn about this amazing thing? Well, let's get started. First, we have the word left. Say it with me. Left. left, left. Say it okay, everybody? Left, left, left. Left as the opposite of right. Left. Right. Left. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. Left. Right. So this is left. This is right. So you could see when we learned about up and down, and we learned about left and right, what do you think? Up and down, there's up and down are some directions. Up and down, left and right are some directions. Now, you can also go, those are also some directions. This is the direction, this is the direction, this is the direction, this is the direction. Imagine a pizza. Imagine a pizza, okay everybody? Imagine a pizza. And when we have those pizzas, we actually have something really cool. Now, what is it? Cut it. We cut it in half. Then it will be 4. But you can also put it together and cut it here, and then you can even cut it sing, and they're really tiny pieces. And go. And then you throw each piece into your mouth. That's the easiest way to eat pizza. Now, when you learn about out of, make sure to learn about the pizza. Imagine you have a pizza, spin it too fast, the toppings go flying. But if you have a giant wheel and then the wheel is spinning towards you, they need to both give into the wheels, which means like the wheels are the pizza and then you are the toppings. And fly toppings, that is out of. Now what about of? Off. As you know, when they take this, off. Okay, everybody? On. This is when the light is off. This is when the light is on. Off. Off means the strips something off. What about out? Learn about a screwdriver. In, out. In. So you could see. In, out. Pick something less noisy to try it. Not the metal screwdriver, because it will make a lot of noise during the night. Now, out of. Now, are you ready to move on? Now we're going to learn about the last words. Over. Repeat after me. Over. What about this word? Over means like this. Imagine a space traveler, and there's a gigantic wall in front of him. Because there's no gravity, he'll jump over the wall. And oomph, oomph, wow, oomph, pow, oomph, pow. Still can't break the wall, but hop. But he can jump over the wall. He cannot oomph, pow, He cannot break it like with his hands. He cannot break it with his legs. He can break it with his head. But he can jump over it because there's no gravity. And the most famous quote in America is actually about Neil Armstrong. Now, what did Neil Armstrong say when he was at the moon? Do you know what did he say? Well, he said, that's just one step for man, one giant leap for mankind. That was a very important and famous quote in America. That's what he says. That's one small step for man, blah blah blah, one giant leap for mankind. And that's what he said. That's one small step for man, but one giant leap for mankind. Mankind is Neil Armstrong. One giant leap, one small step. Now, when you have pictures of astronauts, what will you think? Will they fall down or stand up? They will ever stand up. And when you learn about the most famous things that astronauts ever see on the moon, you will forget about it. Stand up or sit down. Have you ever watched a video of astronauts actually taking their first steps in space and then fall? Well, that's just extra drama for a big test of astronauts. But if it's true, make sure to say blah 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 Mr. Drama on the comments below. Now, when you learn about astronauts, make sure you have the right thing. Now, what about the word past? What will you say with the word past? Past, past. Past means like this. One person is fat, then running. Run past them. Run past them. Run past, 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 past. You go past them. Past, 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 past. So you see, when he's going past, which means there's one slow man and one fast man. The fast man goes past the slow man. Mr. Slow Man is right here. Mr. Fast Man is right here. Going over, which means past. What about right? Right is the opposite of left. Round. To go around something. Straight ahead. To go up, speed ahead. Through. Imagine there's a hole and boom. This will go through the hole. Boom. I'll teach you how to do this magic trick. And then now, do you know how to make the hole in the table trick? Well, you just need to cut a little hole in the table and then let the piece of wood fall to the ground. And on the ground, it will look like the table is full. And then you drop a plastic can through and bang! Boom! And that's how you make the hole in the table trick. Now, what about to and fro? Fro. To. Fro. To. Fro. That's what to and fro means. What about towards? Towards means to go straight. Up means to go up. Jump. Are you ready to review these words? Let's begin. Across, across, across. Repeat after me. Across. Along, along, along. Away, away, away. Backwards, backwards, backwards. Direction, direction, direction. Down, down, down. Forward, forward, forward. From. Into. Left, left, left. Off. Out of. Over. Past. Right. Down. Straight. Ahead. Through. To and fro. Towards. Up. And that's how you pronounce and say these words. I hope you like this video and see you next time. Take care, everybody, and make sure to prepare for Unit 4.